right, y'all. We're gonna do turkey and dumplings today. This particular turkey was harvested during hunting season by my niece, and because it is a wild turkey, there's less fat on it, it's much more lean. So I'm going to use our Instant Pot to cook the turkey down. And in the Instant Pot, you can see I've added the water, olive oil, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, chicken bouillon, a couple of pieces of celery, a couple of carrot tips, and then I sliced an orange in half and squeezed it in. We're going to go ahead and salt the turkey as well. We're gonna shred this once it's done cooking in the pressure cooker. You can just shred that down, remove the skin, or even leave the skin in if you're a skin person. Also, whenever this is done, you're gonna reserve the broth from the Instant Pot and use it as your soup base. You get that? Okay, my assistant is coming in to help. So we're gonna go ahead and get this put all stacked into the Instant Pot. We're gonna put the lid on and let this cook. Okay, so the turkey was in the pressure cooker for 20 minutes. We released the pressure. We're gonna check and see if it's ready to cool off and get shredded. And you can see all that extra juice in there. That'll make a great flavor in the broth. And so we're gonna let that cool off for a little bit. We're gonna get started on our vegetables. And what I have in the pot here is 1 full stick of butter and then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. These are essential. Onions, carrots, celery. Essential to every soup, every good broth. So that's 3 large cloves, 4 small to medium cloves. About a tablespoon and a half of salt in there. Cracked pepper in here. Teaspoon of paprika there. And then I like to pinch in some Italian seasoning. Let that go for a few minutes. You want to check on the turkey and see if it's ready to be shredded. Okay, so I do have more turkey than I need. So I'm gonna get this put into the pot here. I moved the pot to the simmer burner. So that's our base. And what you wanna do is you wanna taste this. Okay, and so this should be very salty. It should almost be saltwater like. And whenever you add the rest of the broth, it'll thin it down and you'll have a great flavor. I try to add back in hot water as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the potatoes as well, and then we'll get started on the dumplings. Okay, we're back. I had to move the soup to a bigger pot because once I add the dumplings, it'll just be too much. So this is about 3 cups of flour, 4 ounces of lard, about a teaspoon of baking soda, teaspoon of baking powder, sprinkle of sugar, sprinkle of salt. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna smash this lard down. So we're gonna get this going, and we're gonna add about a 1/2 cup of milk, maybe a little bit less. Also, before you roll it, you always dust the rolling surface. So it's been about 30 minutes. You can see all the dumplings have gone back down. They're starting to get pretty solid and dense, and you can also see that they're changing their color a little bit. I would say 5 to 10 minutes from now, it'll be ready to serve. Now is the time to add your corn. All right, right, nice rustic country style chicken and dumplings. You don't want to make your dumplings too small because they can get lost in the soup. You can put green beans in, cabbage can go in it. You can also add a little bit of tomato sauce if you like something that background flavor. You're gonna love it. And that's where it's at. Hope y'all enjoy.